Hi, it's David here from Wargaming Old Guys, and I got a package in the mail. Let's open it up and see what it is. Okay, so I entered a competition on I think it was Instagram. Yeah, I entered a competition because some really nice modelling cases. Now, the Instagram post was put on by a company called Deadwood Atelier. Tell me if I got that wrong. I think it's a French word, and I think it's workshop. Means workshop. So Deadwood Atelier, and they do. I had a look, and they do these really nice looking model transport systems. You know, with the magnetic trays and things like that. And they do some dice. They do some dice trays, and they do these hobby cases. And the competition was for a hobby case. So I thought they look nice. Let's see if I actually win. And I did. Been a long time since I've won anything. Saying that, I did win another competition not so long ago, but from Auspex Tactics. But yeah, so I thought I'd have a look, see if I have a go, and then, like I say, I won, and it came in the post. So shall we open it up, have a look, and see how good it is? Okay, so here's the box. Okay, so ignore the stuff around the outside. This is a bit bigger than my normal deliveries. So what we're going to do, we're going to open it up and see first impressions. So the first impressions. Now I already opened it up to make sure there wasn't anything make sure there wasn't anything too incriminating in there. So what we've got a sticker which I'll be using. It's rather a nice sticker. They do the Deadwood Atelier do some merchandise on their website. So go and check her out. That the logo is quite cool, really. I like that logo. I'll be putting that on one of something. Okay, so let's take this out. They've got this paper packing material, which is recyclable, I assume. So very, very environmentally conscious. So let's take this out. I'll unwrap it, and we can take it from there. Okay, so there it is. That is the box. Now, first impressions, it looks quite good. It's well made. It's quite light as well. Quite light. They've nicely engraved my channel name in there. So thumbs up from me. So that's really nice. And they've got their logo down the bottom as well. It's got a leather handle on the side with their name on it. And as the whole thing's quite light, that's quite a sturdy handle. Looks well made. Got some nice. You can't see any of the screws or pins or anything like that. So that's good. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Now there's 3 magnets there. No, they're not magnets. They're the metal bits. 3 magnets there. 1, 2, 3. The only thing I would say is, I don't know if it's possible or not. If they recess them slightly, they could close that whole thing. So right there, so you could get rid of that gap, and that would fit in a bit better. But that is a very, very, very minor thing. So it slides out nice and easy. Nicely sanded down. No sharp edges, no splinters, which is really good. Now on the flip side of the hobby case, you get a cutting mat, which in itself, I don't know if that's glued down. It probably is glued down. That's a self-healing cutting mat. There you go. Self-healing cutting mat. And you've got some places for some pots of paint and your knife or paintbrushes or something along those lines. Okay. The mat itself is quite a nice it's quite a nice mat. It's quite happily see I've got an old cutting mat, and yes, it's self-healing, but I've got glue and stuff all over it, and it's near enough ruined now. So I need a new one of that. So that's really good. And I like how they fitted it into the lid, and they've cut out the bits, extra places to store things. So that's the lid. So let's go inside and have a look inside. Now, this is like a very high density like packing foam. So you've got, this one is for the dropper bottle. So I've got some here. Now, I have been changing all my Citadel paints, because I started off with Citadel and I always used to use Citadel paints. But now I've gone into I've got what's this? That's Vallejo. Do some Vallejo. See that? Just slots in there. It's a bit of an interference fit, but that's good, because considering you meant to hold it upright, that's more Vallejo. Yeah, that's more Vallejo. What else have I got? Oh yeah, so we got some two thin coats paints as well. Oh, they fit nicely too. That's more Vallejo. There's some varnishes, and anyway, so they all fit nicely. Brilliant, thumbs up. Now here you've got, this is for paintbrushes, I'm assuming. So, and like I prepared earlier, I have some paintbrushes. Now these ones are quite big, so I don't really use these ones that much, because you got the big brushes for tanks and things. But anyway, so they'll fit nicely in there. Fit your, and then that just, I think it's upside down. There we go. And then that just stops in there. Stop the paintbrushes falling out. So that's really good. And then when you want it, you just get them out again. Brilliant. And then here are two trays where you can just add bits and bobs. So I haven't got any. Oh, yes I do. Here we go. Random bits and bobs. Some towel weapons. There we are. So we've got some ready for when I want to paint them. But you suppose you could store anything in there, and then you just slot that back over the top like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the quality's good. The idea about the dropper bottle, I think you can get different inserts for this. So you can have the dropper bottles, or you can have the Citadel paints. And I think they do a dual one. I think they do like half Citadel and half dropper bottles. And that looks really good as well. So I'm liking that, and it's good. Now, that one thing I wanted to try, put the lid back on. That fits like that. So I'm tipping it up like that. Tip it upside down. And everything's still there, which is good. So the paintbrushes are still in the paintbrush holder, which is kind of expected considering there's quite a tight fit of foam. They're obviously there. They're obviously down the bottom, depending on how tight you push that down, depending on how well they're going to be held. But I haven't painted them, so I'm not fussed. And most important of all, the paints are still there. Now you just got to make sure you do the tops up properly. But I think that is a brilliant prize. So thumbs up to Deadwood Atelier, sorry. And they make fantastic products. So go and check their website out. This was like I said, I won it off one of their giveaways. So they provided this for me. But go and have a look. The only downside I would say is when you put the lid in, it doesn't quite go all the way. That is the only criticism I have of it, and it's not a very big one. So I would go out and buy another one of these. I might look at the model cases, the carry cases for the models. That might be something I look at in the future. So If you like the video, subscribe and ding the bell for future notifications on all my videos.